Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My new alter ego Denise met a lovely man called John Williams on Facebook. Denise is new to Facebook because her 14-year-old grandson Benji has only just managed to get her to go online. "How are you doing?" said John, "and how's your day going so far? Nice meeting you." "Lovely to meet you, darling," said Denise. "Hope you're having a good day, and where are you from and where did you live?" "I live in Guildford," said Denise. "It's a town in England." "Wow," he said, "you live in a very nice place. I'm from Orlando, Florida." "How's the weather condition over there?" Denise got distracted and came back and said, "I'm sorry, my grandson phoned. I didn't mean to be rude." "That's fine," he said. "How is the weather condition over there? And how is your day going so far?" "You sound like the weather forecast man on the telly," she said. "I watched the funeral of the Duke of Edinburgh. Now I'm eating supper." "Wow, that's great," he said. "Hope you don't mind if I get to know more about you, and as well telling you about myself." "You look like a lovely young man," said Denise. "You're welcome to tell me about yourself." "My name is John Williams," he said. "I'm the only child of my late parents. How old are you? Hope you don't mind." "I'm 75, darling." "Wow," he said. "You look so beautiful, adorable, and younger compared to your age. Tell me, what's the secret? LOL. "Oh, you're such a flatterer," she said. "Thank you for the comment. Are you married? Do you have kids?" "My husband died 5 years ago," she said. "I have 2 children and 4 grandchildren. I'm really sorry about your loss. I lost my wife 6 years ago, and I do have a son, Max, by name." "I'm sorry about your wife," she said. "She must have only been young." Bear that thought in mind, because you might need to get out your calculator in a little bit. I'll just say that miracles sometimes do happen. Well, that's all in the past now. Life goes on. In this life, I have chosen to give up numerous times when I lost both my parents, but I'm proud to say that I have also chosen to stay strong and be patient, and also love the fact that I chose to stand up for my son, and now we're doing well. "How old are you, darling?" asked Denise. "Age is just a number," he said. "I'm 68 years old. So tell me, ever since you lost your late husband, have you ever thought about finding someone again in your life?" "Not really," said Denise, "but I haven't really thought about it." He said. "Since I lost my wife, I have not been in any relationship. But trust me, when I say that being lonely has really affected me a lot, because as human we all need someone to lean on in hard times, and someone to talk to and share those cheerful moments with. And my son also has been unhappy, because he also needs someone to love and call Mum." "How old is your son?" asked Denise. "He's just 13 years old. Bear that in mind too for later, when you need to get out your calculators. "Was your wife a lot younger than you?" she asked again. "I love your country for their kindness," he said. "I work as a surgeon doctor at the United Nations, but currently contracted in Somalia, although this will be my last contract here, and I will be finished soon and be back in the state, where I live in Orlando, Winter Park. And you? What's your job?" "I'm retired, darling," she said. "I was a dinner lady in a school." "Oh," he said, "that's great. Hope you're having a wonderful day today." And then fishing to see if this older lady had anyone close to her that could warn her that she was talking to a scammer, asked, "Do you live with any member of your family, like your children or any of your siblings?" Now would be a good time to go and get that calculator. "You know," he said, "after my wife died, I was the one taking the responsibility of both father and mother for him, and believe me, it wasn't that easy to do." "That must have been very difficult for you," said Denise. "I always had my Albie to help me when our children were little, but I'm sure you were a very good dad. Was your wife very young when she died?" Calculator time. He's 68 and his son is 13. How old do you think his wife was when his son was born? "She's older than me, with 4 years," he said. "I think that would make her 72 now. So I think she would have been 59 when their son was born. I did tell you that miracles can sometimes happen." "You know," he continued, "I do not chat here always due to my work, because it's not safe here. So I always do talk better on Hangout. Are you connected on Hangout, so we can talk more better over there, please?" "What's a Hangout?" asked Denise. "I'm not good with computers. My grandson got me this Facebook thing a few weeks ago." OK, he said. That means you're not also connected on WhatsApp. I don't know what a WhatsApp is, said Denise. I can ask my grandson. Tell me what I should ask him. I can phone him. OK, he said. Can you ask your grandson to help you install the Hangout app? Install the Hangout app. OK. An hour later, Denise returned and said, I think Benji's got me set up right. He says he sent an invite from my Hangout. Is that the right thing to say? That's what he told me to tell you. OK, he said. Let me have a look. Hold on. Yes, he said. He got it right. I received the invitation. I already sent you a message on Hangout. Over on Hangout, that man started with the usual scammer silly questions. So what are you doing at the moment? I think I'm talking to you, aren't I? Said Denise. Yes, you are. Oh, that's good. You can never be too careful, can you? She said. Of course, I'm always be careful. So, what are you doing at the moment? And how's your day going so far? Didn't you just ask me that? Said Denise. I'm not good at this computer stuff. I thought I was talking to you. I know you wasn't good with the computer, he said, but I'm glad that Benji was able to help you out with it. What do you do in Somalia? She asked. I'm a surgeon doctor here in Somalia, he said. I take care of injured patients. I really admire people like you who help people in need, she said. Thanks. It's really my pleasure to help such people. So what are your hobbies? He asked completely randomly. I knit for my grandkids. I like puzzle books. Sometimes I do jigsaws. I enjoy swimming, walking on the beach, camping and seeing good comedies. I also love outdoor photography, cooking and also spending some time out with my friends and colleges. How are your grandkids doing? I have 4, she said. Jason is 22. He does something I don't understand with computers. He lives in London with his girlfriend. Then there's Lisa. She's 20 and she's at university in Brighton. Freddie is 16 and Benji is 14. Benji's the one who helps me with my iPad. Oh, that's interesting, he said. How lucky you are to have such amazing, lovely kids. And Benji must be very smart to have known much about iPad. Yes, she said. He's a very clever lad. We're very proud of him. I'm proud of them all. I was just a dinner lady and my husband was a bin lorry man and all my grandkids are so clever. I'm proud of them as well, he said, followed randomly by, hope you had your dinner already. I usually accuse Google of fancying my alter ego Annie, but I'm beginning to think that Google might be two-timing her, because Google took over the conversation and said, Thank you for giving me all your time today. Now your bed is waiting for you. Go now and feel the warmth of her body. Our friendship is brighter than the moonlight, because the moon only appears in the night. But our friendship remains 24 hours. As the sun sets, lovers send each other hugs and kisses, while friends send each other luck and wishes. I hope that this night brings you luck, which helps you fulfill all the dreams that you'll dream. Good night. The following morning, his obsession with food continued. Hope you had your coffee already, he said. And what are your plans for today? I don't drink coffee, darling, she said. I don't plan days. What are you doing? I'm already at work, my love, he said. And how are you doing, darling? I hope you're fine and doing well, darling. What are you doing at work, she said. Have you got to operate on someone? No, darling, he said. I don't carry out an operation always, except when the case arises. I take care of injured patients. I believe you understand the duty of a plastic surgeon or orthopaedic surgeon. Oh no, she said. I never met a real doctor before. I don't really know what you do. He disappeared for a while and then came back and said, I was a bit busy. That's why I didn't respond. I'm sorry. Oh, there you are, darling, she said. I understand. I'm sure your work must be very difficult. Yes, he said. It's very difficult and rick over here, but I'm already used to it. How's your day going so far with you? I don't know what rick is, darling, she said. I'm not good with internet speak. Is that the right thing to say? I mean, what are you doing today, he said. How is your kids doing today? And hope you have a wonderful day ahead. You keep asking me what I'm doing when I'm using my iPad and talking to you. You're confusing me. Oh, he said, I was thinking you're doing something else apart from talking to me. I really enjoyed talking to you. You're such an amazing person, and I'm glad to have you here with me. Oh, it's very kind of you to say that, she said. It's nice to meet a lovely man on the internet. Google waxed lyrical again And then Denise asked him, "How much longer have you got to stay in Somalia?" "Not much longer," he said. "I have just a little time here to spend. After that, I will travel down to my country. We'll come over to see you if things get to work out for us." "You're always welcome to come and visit my little house in Guildford," she said. "I do like having company." "Oh, that's great, he said. "I can't wait to come over and see you and spend some quality time with you." The following day, he got 2 scammer obsessions in 2 lines. He said, "Hope you're not having a stressful day," followed by, "I really miss talking to you so much, so what will you have for dinner tonight?" "Why would my day be stressful, darling?" she said. "Has yours been stressful? Why are you so interested in what I'm eating? I'm 75, not 105, I can't look after myself properly." "I really had a lot to do today," he said, "and it's really been a stressful day today, but chatting with you makes my day wonderful. I'm so much interested in what you eat because I really care about you so much, and I also care about your kids as well." "That's so nice," she said. "I'm pleased I can help you." "You're such an amazing person, and I really can't wait to meet you in person," he said. "It'll be so nice to see you," she said. "Benji told me I'd like being on Facebook." A few hours later, Google started declaring its undying love for Denise, and then our man sent her a rose. "Oh, you are a lovely man," she said. "My Albie used to bring me red roses for Valentine's Day and my birthday. Bless you." "Thanks so much for being so nice and lovely," he said. And then Google took over again. "I adore and cherish every moment I spend with you, and I would love to put a smile on your face every day. I really don't know, but you have captured my heart, attention and love. You've made me feel loved. You've given me many more reasons to smile within this short while of knowing you, and I can imagine how happy I will be if we spend more time together." "Oh my goodness," said Denise, "you're making me go all funny. I need to sit down." After a bit more conversation, well, actually quite a lot, but I won't bore you with it because I'd quite like you to make it to the end of this video, our man's attention turned to moving in with Denise and buying a house. "Honey," he said, "do you have any house in mind that we should buy, or let us check online to see?" "I haven't looked," she said. "I could practice looking online. Benji did show me how to do it." "Okay, darling," he said, "you can check and I will also check and send you some pictures of the ones I see so we can make our choices together. Can you send me the address or state you want us to get the house so I will check directly on that part for it?" "I'm in Guildford," she said. "Didn't I tell you that? Merrow Downs would be nice. We'd be near the golf course and we could go for lovely walks." The following day, our man claimed he'd found a house. He says, "It has a pool, darling. I think you will like it, my lovely." "Oh my, that looks lovely," she said. "Where is it?" "Guildford," he said. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I've probably introduced you to my online researcher, Dr. Watson. Dr. Watson hopped on the internet and tells me the house is in Cambridge. "Do you think we could get it?" she said. "Yes, darling," he said. "It's around 900,000 euros. My love, I believe you can make the payment through my bank if I send you the details." "You trust me to use your bank account?" said Denise. "I don't have £900,000. This next bit is dedicated to all my past students. I used to be an adult education teacher, teaching computing to adults. If any of my ex-students watch this, I'm sure they're going to be rolling on the floor laughing. At least I hope they will be. "Do you think I should make some new curtains for our house?" asked Denise. "OK, that would be nice, my love, but that is going to cost you much, my love." "Oh no," she said. "I've got loads of material in my spare room." "You can send me a picture of them to see, my love," he said. "If you give me your address, I can post a photo to you." "My love," he said, "I mean you can send me a picture here. Sending it to my address is going to be a long process." "I don't know what you mean," she said. "Oh dear, is it something I should know?" He replied, "I mean you can take a picture of the material you said you have and send it to me." "But you said I can't post it to you," she said. "Oh dear, I'm all confused now. I'll take photos on my digital camera. I'll give it to Freddie or Benji and they print them for me." "Please stop saying you're confused," said our frustrated scammer. "You should read carefully and understand. You don't have to do all that. I don't know why you don't understand what I'm saying." Read what? Said Denise. I don't understand. I'll ask Benji to email you tomorrow. You can tell him what you want. I don't want anything, he said. Benji prints my photos for me, she said. I said I'll send one. Why are you cross with me? You said you have some materials for cotton in your spare room, he said. And I said if you can snap a picture of it and send to me to see here on Hangout, you don't have to print it. How old is Benji? I don't know what you're talking about, said Denise. I'll give my camera to Benji and he prints my photos for me. If you won't give me your address, I don't know how to send it to you. It's only material. You don't need a photo. Benji's 14. It's the material I'm talking about, nothing more, he said. I know, she said. I could cut a little bit of the material and send it to you. OK, if you can do that is fine, he said. What's your address, darling? She asked. You mean my address in the United States, he said. If that's where you want me to send it, she said. I did not say you should send anything to my address. Just forget about it, said our increasingly frustrated scammer. I don't know why you're reading my text correctly and saying something else. You said it was fine to send you a bit of the material, she said. I said I'd cut a bit off for you. Our man sent a photo and said, send me a picture like this now, what you were saying. I don't know what you mean, she said. That's a picture of you. If you won't give me your address, I can't send a picture. Benji prints all my pictures for me. You're getting everything wrong, he said. Did you see the way I sent you a picture? That is how you can send pictures, not printing a picture. Oh dear, she said, I don't understand. I'll ask Benji tomorrow. It's fine, he said. Maybe he can print one and send it to you. You don't have to print it, he said. I'll ask him tomorrow. He'll know what to do. Giving up hope, our scammer said, all right, and have you had dinner? The scammer went off for a stiff drink and a lie down in a darkened room, and the next morning said, OK, my love, I miss you so much, my heart. My love, well, I'm trying everything possible so we can start payment for the house baby. Are you supporting me with any money, my love? What do you mean? She said. I haven't got much money, darling. I've got some premium bonds. Don't let that bother you, my love, he said. I will pay for it, OK, baby? I believe I can talk with Benji tomorrow, so after everything he will understand how to make the payment too. Benji's clever with computers, she said. He'll show me what to do. Denise caught the bus into town to do some shopping. When she got back, he said, Welcome home, darling, and how are you, my heart? I hope you're fine. I'm well, she said. I made myself some lunch. I'm just sitting eating it now. Are you safe in Somalia? OK, that's nice, darling, he said, and hope you're enjoying your meal, my love. Oh, yes, darling, she said. It was some lovely potato and leek soup I made. I'll make some for you when you come. Have you heard from the estate agent? OK, that's nice, darling, he said. I will be glad, my heart. My love, I've heard from but I really have a little problem right now. I contacted my bank to send me my bank details, but he says I can make any payment or withdraw through my account because my account is dormant at the moment. Oh dear, I just knew there was going to be a problem, didn't you? I was in the kitchen, said Denise. What's wrong with your account? My account manager says it is dormant because it being long I used the account, he said. I will have to pay £1,200 to make it active again, so we can make the payment for our house, darling. Oh dear, she said, what will you do? I don't know what to do now, my love, he said. I'm a bit worried about this, because I really want us to get that house, darling. I want it too, she said. There must be something you can do. Yes, he said. I'm thinking, darling, can you help me with that payment, darling? How? She said. Can I go to the bank and send you some money? That would be nice, darling, he said, so that my account will be active again for you to make the payment for the house, my love. You'll have to tell me what to do, said Denise. OK, darling, he said. If you can go to the bank now before they close for today, it would be nice, so I can get you the bank details for you to send the money, my love. I can get the bus at 3:30, she said. OK, darling, he said. Let me get you the bank details, my love. I'll go and get a piece of paper and a pen to write it down, said Denise. "Can you make transfer, honey?" he asked. "I think from your bank app." Denise thought of telling him that she didn't know what a bank app was, but felt another protracted discussion coming on, so decided against it, and said, "I can go to the bank, yes." "OK, darling," he said. "I'm getting the account available, my love." "I can go on the bus," she said. "All right, darling." "OK, darling, just get prepared. I will send you the account shortly, honey," he said. "OK, I've got my piece of paper here to write on," said Denise. "OK, darling," he said. "Thanks so much, my heart. I will forever be indebted to you, my heart. When the account is active, you can take the money back from it, hopefully today or tomorrow, as soon as the money you're sending is received." "That's OK, darling," she said. "Thanks, my heart. How many hours' drive to the bank, my love?" "I'm going on the bus," she said, "at 3:30. "All right, darling," he said. I heard a rumour that someone saw Denise board the 3:30 bus, but she hasn't been seen since. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like it, please share it, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another Keep Safe on the Net video on YouTube.